The kingdom of Rihanna has fallen to the Empire, and its royal family, once with close ties to Rhys's family, have been massacred, save one princess that has escaped under the guise of a commoner. On her way to seek refuge in Navarone, she was captured by an enemy force. Thanks to the efforts of a mercenary bodyguard she hired along the way, her handmaiden Rosalie managed to make a break for it to find help, and the Sinnoh Knights shall respond. So begins Chapters 3-1, Maiden and Mercenary. Objective: have Aegina speak to Rosalie and then seize the fort. Princess Aegina and her bodyguard Sherpa manage to sneak out the back door with pursuers hot on their tail. Aegina is your first playable mage and starts with the ability to use wind magic. Wind magic are multi-hit one-range tomes, and with so many individual hits, makes up for the ubiquitous accuracy issues across your cast. Wind magic later on also receives some very powerful capture utility in the form of the Blizzard Orb. Despite her low stats, Aegina is an indispensable tool whenever certain challenges in the game calls for her. Next up is Sherpa, and probably the reason that Aegina will be perfectly fine for the opening section. Sherpa is an exceptionally powerful mercenary with his starting PRF blade, capable of attacking 3 times a turn at 29 might. In addition, with his ability to counter and guard, as long as he is protecting Aegina, he will decimate every enemy on this map with no opposition. Of course, when the Brymranger breaks, he might be in a bit of trouble. Until then, feel free to use him like the powerhouse he was meant to be. While we have some time, let's catch up on our character debt and introduce Faramir. Yeah, the Lord of the Rings character probably, who became playable after the events of the previous map as a mercenary. Much in the same vein that Sherpa is here to protect Aegina, Faramir exists to protect Fae. In fact, you're not allowed to hire or recruit him unless Fae is already in the party in some capacity. His starting stats are extremely high, and at base will probably outdamage Fae at all stages of the game. He also uniquely can use bows despite being a sword unit, giving him 2 range coverage. Though a fully trained Fae may eventually exceed him in damage ceiling, Faramir is a solid option that can perform spectacularly in any scenario with no investment required. Back to the map. As funny as it would be to simply watch Sherpa solo this map, we should actually get a move on. Have Aegina slowly walk to the corner of the map to speak with Rosalie, which will trigger the rest of our deployed forces to arrive. The map objective now changes to a siege map. We now have to fight our way back to the fort that Aegina just escaped from and take it down. The soldiers on this map are not particularly strong, and with a powerhouse like Sherpa by our side, clearing this map is child's play. Remember to grab the item in the bottom left corner of the map. It is a Liquid Vitality, a 1-use stat booster to add permanent max HP to whoever uses it. In Berwick Saga, stat boosters are incredibly rare. This Liquid Vitality is one of 2 of its kind, and one of 6 total stat boosters in the game altogether. The way to the fortress is blocked by a 50 HP gate, which must be opened to gain entry. There are only a few defenders inside the fort, and most of them would have charged outside to meet an early death already. The boss sits alone on the fort. You can actually even mess around here to fish for a capture if you desire. It is rare to sit on the map with 0 pressure like this, and the boss holds a formidable longsword which can contribute to your cause if you want to capture him for it. If not, simply kill him to seize and end the map. Aegina will permanently join the Sinnoh Knights, and Sherpa will become a hireable mercenary. You will also receive the Palace Rihanna, Aegina's personal wind orb, which recharges slightly every chapter. Make sure to use this exceptionally powerful magic orb and take full advantage of its recharging capabilities. With this Kushi chapter done, let's move on to another one. See you soon in chapter 3-2.